Sorry for that interruption, guys. Now again, move on and we'll start over. I don't know. So whether I was just blabbering, I think that's the proper term. I was just blabbering about how good my kick that I tuned and I did it. I mean, I spent so much time opening Loop Cloud and just grabbing what. All right, so this is what we get: kick, bass, basically open hat, snare, and a bit of close hi hat. So I was just I was on the risers. Get two risers here. Let me know if the sound is not too high or too low. Second one is there's two risers actually. So second one is a bit more toilet based. You see what I mean in a sec. Okay, yeah, there's something wrong with the automation here. Okay, better. Good. Now, yeah, I had this low FM, which is based on Falcon using that has wavehills. Quite a lot of stuff happening on that track. I have first an equalizer, which is almost closed, but I automate this one to open up a bit. Second one is also an equalizer. This one is not automated, and it's just low pass, high pass to tame a bit the lowest content and the highest one, and this one is only playing on the mid node on the side. It's just to reduce a bit the level of the mid signal and save space for the rest of the track. It's one of the widening techniques that you can use for your sound. Has not to be used too much, because if you put everything aside, then you lose. You kind of lose the mono compatibility of your sound, so it can be a bit weird, and you can have some phasing issues. That's why I'm not doing that on the lowest content, but it's starting at 200, something like that. I got an Echo tool, and then I have the Echo Boy, or as Eclipse says, an Echo Boy. It's very Spanish-like, even though he's not Spanish. But then, so it's 8 dotted delay, classical, with the style, which is Echoplex. It's quite blurred-like delay. You have many different variants of delays and distort and saturation in Echo Boy. That's why I kind of use it pretty much on anything. The saturation is at the maximum, and the mix knob is at 30%. So it's just to get a bit of groove. Then there's another pitch from Melda. It's not actually doing any pitch shift, but I use it to increase a bit the performance, because the low FM, the FM I've generated, it was a bit cave-like, cave sounding. So I wanted to open up a bit the vocal-ish sound of it. And then I got a bit of reverb, small one. Mix knob is quite low. At some points, I need to dig a bit more on this one, because it's really nice reverb from Plugin Alliance. But I mean, it's pretty complex. It can do mid-side mixing of the reverb. It has an integrated equalizer. I think there's a ducking as well on the reverb. Not sure if it's on this one. No, not on this one. That's on the delay. 2500 that you have an actual ducking the delay, and it's usually very useful if you want to avoid cluttering your main sound with its echo. And finally a bit of stereo spread, again from Melda. where I just increase the widening. The M0 spread from Melda is really a nice one because it's said to keep the monocompatibility. There's I hear that echo. I hear that echo, so I'm not sure. I was not sure if it was the monitoring or not. So let's remove this one so you don't get two versions of Altar. No, okay, that's only me. There's no evil twin of me speaking behind my neck. Is that better? No echo. Great, thanks. Thank you, Milo. So widening here, and I think we're good. So let's just listen to this one. I don't know if you can remove all these solos at the same time. Let's do it like that. No, it doesn't work. Gotta do everything manually. Let's try with Shift, Alt, Command. Yeah, what was it? Let's just listen to the low FM. I've removed almost all the low content in it. It was messing up with the kick and bass. Okay, let's see what it does in context. This is where we stand. I was working on this one here, but here's where we want to. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening on this track. Let's duplicate it because what I want to do now is have a look at the Falcon new expansion, hypnotic dive. I think that's the name of it. So let's get rid of no everything. Save Falcon. And solo the track, so just listen to it. Yeah, may just switch on the keyboard. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, don't have that as wavetable here. I think I need to add them if I want to use them. That's I think I have to, yeah, and for some reason So okay, here's the latest Hypnotic Dive, which is the latest expansion from UVI for Falcon. I think it's you have to have Falcon. I don't think it works on the free workstation from UVI. It's I'm not sure who actually did this bank. I don't know the name, or at least it's not an artist name, so I don't know who did the whole stuff. Yeah, let's just check it on the website. Sorry, it's in French, I think. I don't know if I can change. Yeah, by default you can't change the language of the UVI website, but if you go on that, it just that it's showcased by TOG. I don't know who that guy is, but I don't know if it's the one who did the actual sounds or not. But they don't say actually. Whereas other producers, other companies, they just detail who's actually doing the expansions, whatever. So it's 120. Is that it? I think. So we have pretty quite a lot of stuff. I have had a listen on it. Not sure. I'm not sure. I'm convinced by all of them. But as they say on the website, it's both trance and psytrance. So it's not only psytrance based. So now the low FM sound, it was actually from Falcon using Dallas Wavetables. That's the session of today, the day before. So no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to use the virus today because I think it's. Yeah, I've removed the connection to this computer. I have had to reinstall this computer, so I need to stage it a bit back before using it live. Sorry, bro. um, so we have a lot of stuff in this one. There's some nice sound, I would say. Let's just listen to what they call bass X. So you have actually ready-made sequences. It's actually quite convincing, but you have the kick as well. I think you can, yeah, you can keep the sub only. It's really nice. The U is really nice, man. It's very psychedelic. So there, actually, that's the first comment I have about this expansion is that you have sequences already recorded, but even though you can load external MIDI inside Falcon and have them used as sequences. The opposite is not true. You can't export straight of it a sequence to edit it, and I don't have any embedded editor. I haven't found any embedded editor. And when you export the sequence, it basically creates an XML file that is editable, but it's not a MIDI file. So we have to figure out what means what. It's not big. It's not really a big deal, but it's not. You can't just load it in your DAW and change the MIDI of it. If you want to tweak it a bit, that's probably the drawback of having that embedded in Falcon. So at some point, if I find the courage, I'll probably do a small software just to pass that XML file and try to create a MIDI one out of it. But I have to figure out how to create a MIDI file. I'm not really an expert in that purpose, and I have quite a lot of stuff already to do, guys. All right. So this one is really I would say it's a bit more proggy. I think that's the main point with all this bank is that it's quite proggy. It's not too deep. That's not too dark. So I'm not sure for forest stuff or high tech or Twilight you would like to use this one. Still, there's some interesting sound. So, but the bass sequences this one really sounds proggish. This one is a bit more Goa style, but again, that's prog style. It's nice, man, good sounds, but yeah, this one as well. It's really prog. So what is good with these banks is that you have this nice UI, which gives you basically access to the macros, very simple stuff, but you still can go back to the full editor and play with the content of the of the synth. So here we have this what was the MIDI player, then we have an arpeggiator, another one. So we have that's the way. So I think that's this one is there are three things: the sub kick, of course. There's the sub only, and then you have the width, which correspond to the stereo part, so the high content of the bass, and which help it get through in the high frequency, in the high content, especially for people listening on headphones. Probably not that perceptible if you're on big like festival stuff, but for listening on your smartphone or headphone, the width is really helping. Yeah, this one as well. I think they are all the stuff I'm about to say. So all this you can automate. Don't know what you think, guys, about this one. It's a bit square. It's a square bass, yeah. The name is really square-ish. I'm not a big fan of this one. And the later one is Extend. I don't know. So you see, you have bass sequences already done for you, but you can't edit them quite easily. You can actually export them, but you have to edit them as text files. It's still better than the guys from Synapse Audio inside Dune. You can import a MIDI file and use it as an arpeggiator, but the opposite is impossible. I mean, they refuse to let you export anything with regard to the MIDI, which is contained in the presets. And I had seen people asking for that feature 2-3 years ago on the forum, and the answer of Synapse Audio was just no, it won't happen. So I think they want it to be like kind of secret stuff from them, but it's a nonsense, because if you had a bit of skills and music theory skills, then you can just recreate any MIDI by ear, and or maybe you can reverse engineer the patches. I don't know. Okay, there are some sequences as well. I'm not going to go to all the sequences. So this is very trance. Engine stuff, the name states it. Yeah, Astral a bit more. I think that's the name is after Astral Projection. A bit more FM-ish. This one is very proggish, but could be very interesting for an intro. Still, you have the melody, you have all that stuff, so you really, there's always a question, because if you, the ARP of Cubase, but to do so, the thing with Dune is that it has an integrated arpeggiator which plays the notes, so I don't think you get any MIDI out of it. You just get the sound playing that ARP, but not the actual MIDI notes, so you can't just grab them and intercept them, I think. I'm not sure if I have Dune installed here. I think I did. Let's check. No. I think no, it's not installed. Not yet. Okay, so that's something maybe we can check, but I've seen that you don't have a menu inside Dune saying okay, export MIDI file. Whereas here, if I go to the to one of these well, which have MIDI. Let's get back to this one. Where is that? Where was that? Yeah, there. Base sequences. No, I need to find one with the MIDI. Yeah, so we got MIDI player. So here's the MIDI player. So it's playing Dynamo Roller melodic variation, and you can actually save that preset. So I've exported this, and if I go to my document, then I get this file, which actually contains the notes. So you see that we have a note happening at first quarter, etc. So it's probably the quarter. Then that's the channel number type, which is probably note, and then you have the pitch, velocity, and the length of the note. So it's pretty simple, but still it's not MIDI per se. No, I think this one is only compatible with the full Falcon. Yeah, Falcon version 2.1.4 and over. So you can't use it on a workstation. There are some expansions that you can use on workstation or Falcon, but most of these ones are really designed for all the capabilities of Falcon, and you can't use them in workstation. So it's not a showstopper because Falcon is really very powerful synth, but it's really not the cheapest one. So and the expansion here is 39 euros. Actually, I paid around 30. But I had to go to Audio Deluxe, which is a vendor, a distributor from UVI, and then I paid in dollars and in US dollars. So it's with the rate, it was a real advantage. So it's cheaper, but in the end you get the serial number for UVI, so it doesn't change a thing. I'll need to check. Bonsoir. People from France. I got the fan club from France connected. Hello. All right. So back to our stuff. So we got some sequences. I'm not going to. Yeah, that's it. So that was it. So that was the point. You have some nice sequences, but I'm not sure I would like to use them in an actual track because they are recognizable. It's the same when you use effects or samples which are quite famous. People, even though it's only us Psyheads, people recognize the samples. And in the case of a melody, usually the melody is something that keeps in your mind. And so you say, okay, oh, I know this melody, but if someone else at the same time is using the same preset and the same pattern, then you will have two tracks with the same melody, and it's awkward, I would say. Whatever, but the sound at least is nice, so you still can deactivate the ARP and use it as it is. I think that's probably meant for it. So if I just don't know how you do that, because it's actually still playing even though I have this. Yeah, I don't even know where this script is playing. That's weird, because as the arpeggiator is off. It's really weird because I can't seem to find the actual sequence playing anywhere in the sound. Yeah, I'm trying to change the melody, or at least remove the mod that is playing. That there was a step envelope. I think that's this one. Yeah. Yeah, you can play it if you deactivate this one, then you can just change that step envelope, which is controlling quite a lot of stuff. So it's but I kind of say I hate editing step envelopes for pitch, because it's really, you gotta figure out -1 is 1 octave down, and then you have to find the exact spot to have your melody playing, and it's just a nightmare. Yeah, but if you mangle this melody a la Data Style, then you're gonna get to something very forest-ish, and we won't be playing the big festival. I mean, you won't be able to do a back-to-back with Veni Vici, and you have to think about that. Anyway, yeah, this one's a bit. Yeah, that's the FX sequence. It's nice. I really like the this one is named Captain Hook. I mean, I think it's the name says it all. I think most of these are a bit too gentle. Now we're getting something with it. Yeah, there's a comp. This one has a comp filter in it, so it's. But if I was to use this one, I would probably put in the gate. Let's check it out. Quite a lot of stuff afterwards. I think I saw that. Anyway. Okay. That's really the issue with Serum not having a proper arpeggiator. You have to figure out and play with numbers to achieve a pitch. So it's in the end I just don't do that at all. I mean, I just have the bass sound, all the effects inside Serum, and then I just create a melody or use autoplay to have it create the melody for me. You know how I'm lazy. Okay. Yeah, we have, and let's just go fast to the sequences. Okay. Yeah, that's Eurythmics stuff, so make me like singing sweet dreams. Yeah, Carplus rhythms. We have some Carplus strong synthesis there. I think you guys know what it's all about. Yeah, this one I like. Yeah, finally in Falcon they have added the possibility to have some favorites. I think you didn't have that, and they as well. Hello, Steels. Yeah, no problem. Actually, the beginning of the stream was a total mess because there was no sound, so there was just my face and the UE of Alive, but no sound. So I had to start over like 10 or 13 minutes later, so you haven't lost that much. Melon Twister. So we are going through Falcon Hypnotic Dive latest expansion, which is out today or yesterday. Okay, I think the sequences we gotta pass through them because as guy we want to do that thing ourselves. So there are some bass which are really nice to use, even though of course we'll have to process them later. Yeah, this one is a bit punchier. Yeah, quality sound, definitely. Yeah, the quality of the oscillators, of the synthesis engine in Falcon is really awesome. But the UE is not the simplest to handle. Portable as spank. Yeah, this one is really is the best, I think. Yeah, and FM at the fifth. There's a fifth. And this one is okay. Whatever. But this is one of the what I can reproach to Falcon is most of the sound I pretty much have all the expansions of it, have it, even something which are not strictly speaking from Falcon. They like Digital Sensation or Synth Anthology, which are also compatible with Workstation. It's pretty much a lot of pads. I mean, for ambient sound, it's really dope sounds. For aggressive ones, not that much, but I'm not sure if it's because of the engine or because of the people who are actually doing these expansions, and they're probably a bit more getting into the realm of cinematics, as guys from Omnisphere at the beginning. If you take Omnisphere, then it was quite a lot for cinematic stuff, but then you had some more aggressive and more leady or plucky things that you can use for melodies. But I think that's the same for Falcon. If you go through the rest, cinematic shades, atmospherics, divinity, all these, just the name, you understand that it's much more pad or Atmos stuff. Yeah, need to work a bit about how to announce the streams. Because at the beginning, I'm not sure that I'm gonna stream, so now I'm gonna do that a bit more regularly, hopefully. So I'm gonna figure out how to announce that. I think I did actually announce it on Discord, but not on all the servers I'm connected to, and it's not automatic. But I'll figure that out later on. But whatever. Okay. So let's check out the leads. Probably lower octave. Makes me want to increase the volume of that. Passing that through the play to have some not the best one. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there's a bit of glide as well. Yeah, it's playing the actual note which is here, but it's high octave, so. Yep. Doesn't want to play, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the wrong track. I think we gotta put something after that. The resonator, no. I think we need a bit of delay, which is quite the bass stuff that us do. Get so many plugins there, I don't even know which one to use. Yeah. Oh, but let's take BX 2000. Okay, so this is the pendant to the reverb that I've shown earlier. So we got put in sync mode. Yeah, it's always trying to find where the stuff is on this one. Sync. Yeah, but the sync is there, but the time is here. So that's quite a bit weird of an EUE. And I think you can do some ping pong stuff as well. but I'm not even sure where this is. Oh, that's switching offset. No, maybe you can't do. But this one is interesting because you can duck the actual delay with regards to the incoming signal to avoid cluttering your sound. You also can add some distortion on the delay. So you have distortion. You can also quantize. No, let's just listen to what it does, just the delay. On the right track. Yeah, I have two tracks named the same. That's my mistake. There we go. Yeah, so just listening to the. So if I can quantize only the delay and have it to have it show a bit more because it adds some noise, so higher content frequencies, and I can also increase that wave shaper, so we can actually distort the delayed signal. So this way I have a delay which is I get also transient shaping. So let's just duck a bit. Let's try at an even lower octave. Of course, it's a bit too high. I'll just freeze this one. So I can keep that audio for later use. I don't know the track and grab it, so I get, yeah. Yeah, I probably need to put some compressor after that. But I'm not going to do that right now. Let's move on and get back to UVI. This is probably one of the sounds that you can use in a break if you want to have a melody, but probably without as much resonance. So maybe I have to plug it a bit. So I'll just remove the sustain. I have two layers, not just one, but there's quite a bit of delay here. Oh. Quite a lot of effects here. For some reason I can't find there. They are. Where's the? Yeah, there's a widener here as well. And that's probably my delay. a bit too plucky now. Oops, did I change this one? No. Sound-wise, not as good as it could be. I have no sound. Hold on a second. Let's fill this one and find a nice sequence. Like that. Let's move a bit ahead. Let's put it here. Silence this one. I probably have now to open up a filter if there is any. No. Gotta keep on the right track. So what do we have? Do we have any filter here? No. So they have only the bass sound. Yeah, that's okay. Now I have activated this the automation for the filter, and I can put it a bit. This is the way Falcon works, because it's a modular synth. So you have to tell it what parameters you want to automate, because by default it can't automate everything. It has too many parameters, and they are configurable. So you have to declare them to the host, the DAW. So that's the way it works. So probably try to put both at the same time. Yeah, but I can't do that. So I have to freeze one and then do the second, because autoplay will only take one of the notes, the lowest usually, and you have to freeze that and use the second one as well. So let's do that. Anyway, that's what you want to do in the end, is freeze the content and don't have too many plugins cluttering everywhere. Okay, now I have the content here. I can unfreeze that, remove this one, and now yeah, put it back. Okay, oh, that's really high. And here, what you want to do is automate the cutoff again, and have that high content coming slowly, not instantly. Would be awful. Just about. Yeah, I think that this frequency is not the proper parameter because it don't control everything, so you still have some high content afterwards. So I'm gonna use the clean sweep, which I have here. It's pretty better. It's probably better to automate this one. So the high pass cutoff. Oh, that's the, sorry, wrong. The low pass. Doesn't go through. That's something weird. No, it's actually do it. Oh, okay, that's even higher. Let's just listen to. Okay, I think I get it wrong at first place, because I have 2 octaves up. So this one I'm gonna remove, and this one I need to get it back. Like that. Still have clean sweep turned on. No. So I can remove it. So that was 1 octave lower. Can freeze it again and grab it to the following track. There we go. And freeze. And now I can go up and try to see how it works. What I want to do now is group these tracks. I want all the contents of those tracks. Let's record that for the resampling. Just solo these ones and record them, because I want to automate some delay at the end of the sequence. can get rid of these ones. I only want this one, and I'm gonna add a delay here. I want to add a delay, but only in the end, only at the end of the sequence. Let's grab a cowboy. So it's gonna be dotted delay again with quite some feedback. Yeah, mix okay, but the actual bypass, yeah, the bypass is gonna be on for the most part. It's gonna be activated at the end, so maybe here. So that's only the two last, only the last bit of the sequence. Let's listen to it. Sorry, probably a bit more feedback. I want it to last quite longer. Okay, and I need to EQ that as well because it's really in your face. It's eating up all the increase even further, but then I'm gonna high cut a bit and low cut as well, the delay. Slightly lingers, but not too far, not too in the middle. Yeah, better even more. Try another tape, another delay. Bit more saturation. Okay, let's save that because I don't want to spend too long on this one. I want just to finish what we were here for, is looking at these sounds from Falcon. But you never know when you're gonna find a gem and a sound that you like, and it's usually where you have to take it. But if you always do that, then you end up not going anywhere because you lose focus. So you can save a sound and say, okay, I want to use that later, but not doing that too much because it will unfocus you from what you were initially doing. So it's a bit maybe I can try to where's the portamento here? Glide time, yeah. It's getting a bit noisy at the end. There's really some noise going on in this one. But it's a nice one, definitely. This one is laser bass. That's a sweet laser, and that's not the worst laser I've even heard. I mean, Falcon is a bit smooth for these things. Yeah, they guitar-like stuff, so it can be interesting if you're in the infected mushroom stuff. They use quite a lot distorted guitars or guitar sounds at least in their recent tracks. This one is really nice. Oh, so this is so trancy. Yeah, really old trance style rave in the 90s. This is a bit more effectish. Yeah, really, really nice sounds. You have to learn how to do them. Oh, so this is an old rave. Sorry for that. That's my young age. Yeah, all these leads. That lead sound tends to be very, very distorted, and so sounds it's always like electric guitars because they pierce through. There's probably too much. Yeah, not a big fan of this one. Yeah, it's better if there's a bit crush on the FM. Not sure I can use this. Okay, that's for the leads. A bit of plugs, but I was saying earlier, not many plugs in Falcon. I mean, people don't actually do plugs, not that many. So probably a bit too trancy. Yeah, fifths, I mean, I just can't. Really the type of sound I just can't use whatsoever. Yeah, so there's two sounds actually in this one. There's the pluck and there's some Atmos sound behind. So that's the pitch decay. Not sure this sounds combination can be used that much because you have the pluck, which is pretty much in the highs, and you have some ambient sound, so you want to have both at the same time. I don't know if you guys, but I just can't do chords. I mean, I can't use a preset which already has chords because they never go well with whatever I'm doing. So I usually get rid of all which is chordish and just play my own chords. That's the major third. No thanks. Yeah, it's a nice laser, maybe a bit too soft. Can't do that pluck. You have this one, yeah, the one chord. You can't, it's just a mono, that's a mono pluck, so you can't do chords, too bad. It's a nice sound. You can probably use that as in an intro, in a break. Yes, bell. There's some bell around. That's really too kind. That's a fifth, pure fifth. Yeah, I'm not really convinced by all these plugs, honestly. And finally, the synth. Synths, there was the effects as well. The synths, they are really, some of them are really effectish. Yeah, this is eerie. This is squelch. It's not really. With it, you have to use it as an effect, probably, and not as a synth. Oh, this one is a sequence. No, try lower, try higher. Not really sure how to use that as well. Futuristic, yes. can, I think, automate all this. I could use auto mod on this one, just modulate all these knobs at the same time. Just using LFO, simple LFOs, but probably something to do. LFO all that, and then chop it up and keep the nice parts to have something an effect like. No way. Shanty. Okay, this one, yeah, there are two or three vocal things. This one says shanty. Yeah, it's a wave actually. If I remove the modulation, there's many modulations, but yeah, there's a vocal here. It's a vocal. Yeah, that's the only one. It's nice, I mean, what you can do with just a simple vocal stuff, which you drag to the wavetable. Did I remove the LFO? No. So we can edit that. Yeah, there's a gating. So you probably can replace this sound with whatever you want. Yeah, this is good for intros. Yeah, this one. Too much in your face. Yeah. Shanty sound. Yeah. Yeah, this one is a bit too much in your face, but it's a nice one. I think it's one of the Vox. There are quite a lot of vocal wavetable already inside. Doesn't change that much. Yeah, that's nice. So that was the original one. It was a bit more FM. Spare signal more. It's, yeah, not too bad. Let's finish with the FX, and then I will wrap up, because it's been, say, 1.5, something like that. Yeah, this one is, yeah, you can play this, so it's not really an effect. Let's get that. It's quite nice. I can't hear a thing. Oh my god, what have I done? No sound. Yeah, like that you could auto-gate on. This one is really nice. Nice for intros. So you can usually, if you're working on an intro, then you start with the tremolo off, and then after a while, you increase the tremolo to bring a bit of move, and then get it rising until to the point where you reach your kick and bass starting. Yeah, I think the FX section is really nice compared to the plugs, for example, or even the leads, which are okay but not that perfect. And with the macros, I mean, It's something which is really nice when you have a full expansion with macros all the way, because especially with Falcon, if you have to go inside the engine and find what does what, then you can spend quite a lot of time. So the designer, if it's not perfect, they already did a bit of work for you, so you have at least what they consider to be the major parameters already available and mapped to whatever is inside the engine. Yeah, the guy did a really good job on this FX section. Yeah, it's like wall drums. Again, that's very proggish to use wall drums. I mean, usually when you're into darker stuff, you probably won't use these. But if you're in a prog kind of mood, then using these wall drums is a bit nice. You gotta be cautious. Like it's not as if using triplets, because triplets is really now connoté a bit very proggish, but not to some extent using wall drums is also a bit proggish. But these are nicely done. I mean, I don't know if it's samples. Yeah, that's samples. I mean, multiple stuff. I mean that there are some samples inside this thing, but I don't, for some reason, I don't have access to them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's sample, drum. Yeah, that's two samples actually. Bass, high end, and we have a second key group with other elements, I would say, to bring the resonance. So here, this is the attack of the drums, and there we have the tail. Okay, we got a nice dub effect on this echo. What do you think of that? Yeah, so that's only the echo, but I can play with the echo using the FX monitor. Can do something nice out of this one as well. Outback, I think, is the better default. Yeah, I don't see the effect on this one. You get something, you get some didgeridoo effects, but it's a really playable one. Probably gonna end up using most of these effects somewhere because they're really nice. Yeah, that's almost a virus here playing. No, I'm just kidding. The virus is there, but it's quite a nice one as well. Yeah, robotic stuff all the way. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Kick and bass. That was my exact thinking for Beckham. What's I don't know. Which one was it? Something like that. Gotta put it at the right place, but definitely it's gonna put a good, nice riser out of this one. This one is real FX, by the way. Yeah, it's nice, but it's a bit too soft. And there's that pitching effect in the beginning, which I kind of don't like that much. That's the kick that you can accept. I think they sample the kick, and it's looping somewhere. That's just a so, but it's I was so low in the octaves that it was a kick. I thought it was a kick. Maximum bass, nice one for risers. And the last one. This one is nice as well. Okay, let's finish with the Atmos. I'm not going to go too long on them. Yeah, it's loading like hell. Yeah, definitely Atmos. It's the key point of Falcon Atmos. I mean, all the Atmos of Falcon. I mean, you pretty much can load them and use them as an intro or to make a background sound in your tracks. Because really, most of them they are really nice. yeah, we pretty much have something to use in an intro. Yeah, the effects definitely. Sequences as well, with this drawback that you can't simply edit them, and you have to work your way with the MIDI editor or the step sequencer with the LFO style editing. But if you get rid of them and put them in a proper external ARP, then you can pretty much do what you want. Excellent. Yeah, there's two parts. There's two parts in this one, I think, with a different key group. Because when I'm in the highs, I don't get that up. Yeah, if I'm in the highs, I just get the ambient. But if I'm low, then I get some sequence as well. Oh yeah, that depends on the velocity. At low velocity, you just get the Atmos. But if you play harder, then you get the nice up here, which is really nice melody. You always have a ready-made intro. You just grab that, put in the 32 first bars on your track, and then you're good to go, and then you get rid of the intro issue. But I like intros. That probably the part I prefer in the tracks is doing intros. Yeah, sometimes you have to forget about the category that they put, because this one is probably much more an FX than an Atmos or a pad. If you go high on the FM, it's much more of an effect. And this is a sequence. Yeah, for some reason the stream has gone back to the beginning. I don't know. You still hear me? I don't know how long we've been doing that, guys. One or so I think gotta wrap up. Yeah, it's gonna cool stuff. Yeah, I think I was talking about this Aircam granular. I don't have this sound here because I haven't installed that as wavetables, but I sent a sound earlier in the day where I was using the Aircam granular, the multi-granular actually, which has several voices playing at the same time, and I've loaded Dada's dispersed FM wavetable, and it was crazy what you get. If you find a sweet spot in the wavetable, and you get something which is really straight and really in your face FM style, but very aggressive and very nice. But this one is nice as well. Okay, I think we're good now. Next, I need to combine that and bring them into the arrangement. As I tend to say, I'm not keen as at relying on just one synth to do everything, even though that can be an exercise. But usually I want to grab, sometimes I will go and take Ziva, I'm going to take things from UE, other things from UE Basil, I use Serum of course, can play also with Faceplant. Dune, I have it as well, but not, I don't use it too much because it's really a trance sense. So for some reason, I have issues when trying to fit it in Psytrance tracks, even though it's really a nice one and you have a damn dope unison mode, which is probably even better than the one of Serum. And so taking bits from Falcon and then some from other synths is usually better because they have their sound. And of course, I'm gonna take things from the hardware synths that I have because I have the TI, of course, TI2, and I have a Summit. Even though I must say I'm not really happy with the Summit at the moment. Not that it's a bad synth, but I'm not happy with Novation not doing any update. It's been 1 year and we don't have any update on the software. There are some lacking stuff, especially on the modulation wise. But all in all, it's really good. It's a really nice sense, whatever. So I still use it and I like to play it, and I have pretty much, I know it's quite well. But in the end, I'm a bit frustrated that it doesn't involve and bring me not more sounds but more capability to modulate what I'm actually doing. Okay, guys, so I thank you for your time. It's been a bit long. Try to to be faster next time, but I'm quite I used to blabbering, and I'm right now just blabbering again. So let's stop that and let's make some music and for you guys. Have fun. Good evening, good night, and see you guys. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care.